Hey guys, welcome back to Chennai Guys Talk Chelsea. And here's Ray and Adi to review the quarterfinal between Chelsea and Leicester. Yeah, we seem very happy because Chelsea are through to the semi-finals, and there is a chance we could play Coventry City. Please let that happen. But yeah, we'll see. And come to think of the game lineup, let's start with that because there is a lot of things which really gets to my head about this game. But yeah, lineup. Let's start with the lineup.
To be honest, that's gonna be something we have to talk about. Here, let's start off with the person in goal, Sanchez. I feel that he's okay. We have to give him game time. We are playing against a lower side, so it's fine. And defense was fine for me. Stasi Chalaba were okay. I feel that they lack a little bit of communication, I believe. Other than that, I'm good with that. Gusto's playing good. Cucurella scored a goal, which is very nice. And again, we have Gallagher and Casido. They played really well. And up front, having Mudrik on 10 was so good. He played well. And Palmer, we don't have to talk anything about him. He's the Iceman. He can do things for you. And on the left, we got to talk about this man.
My God, that's something that is really going to. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to swear here, but yeah, I mean, what the fuck is Sterling doing? I mean, starting off with that miss in the 25th minute. I mean, how can he miss that chance there? Either he passes it or he can shoot. Even in the previous game against Newcastle, he missed it. He's not squaring it to Palmer. And I can bring out so many such, moments where he could have just won the game for us, and he's not doing that. And that's what he did in the first half, and even in the second half he topped it off. Like, it was a rounded performance, just like his what. And a second half free kick was topping it off. And first half, that miss, he could have scored it. Okay, he didn't, and he could have moved out of the way. That's all he has to do. Throw Mudrik's shot and that would have been a goal. No, he didn't. And that penalty, he could have let Palmer take it. What the hell is he doing? I don't understand. So yeah, I mean, sorry for this rant, but much needed.
I mean, it's actually, yeah, rant is. I think for this, you have to rant it out because what he did was absolute nonsense in terms of what he was doing there. I mean, he's playing for glory, I believe, because he was not able to score in the penalty, and there was chance where he could have just passed the ball to Palmer. He could have scored it. He went for the glory, and like again for the free kick, man, he was a total disaster today. I mean, I don't really have any words. So that's like, I think we should, keep him aside for some time. We should play Chukwuemeka, and we should give him some time.
Honestly speaking, watching his substitutions, every match there is one or at least one situation where he baffles me. Like, second half, the first substitution you want to make, why are you taking Mudrik out? They are chasing the game. There is space behind that defense.
Yeah.
Keep Mudrik on. Let Sterling take the fucker off. I mean, take him off. And keep Mudrik on. Bring on Chukwuemeka, or even start Chukwuemeka. That's all I ask anyway. I mean, I feel like this enough time we are giving Sterling. He's already getting enough time on the pitch, which is too much for him. But yeah, let's actually move on to more focused topics. And I want to ask you, what do you think are the high points of this game? Let's talk about the high points first.
I mean, on the high points, I would say our defense is shaping up a little bit, and I mean, I'm not gonna give credit to much of them, but I find it a little bit convincing right now. I mean, okay, we can do things in the defense and something like that. Even the own goal, there could be
shit happens. Yeah. Such shit happens in football. So
yeah, so I can digest that actually. But other than that, our defense is shaping up, and the team is having that grit these days. We're playing more. In counter attacks, we are actually good. We are trying to somehow get into the box and score, which is a good thing because in the past years, when I see that we are 2-0 up, and when the opponent scores 2 goals, I'll be like, okay, we're losing for sure, because we will not have that grit to win the game. We will not have that grit to close the game. But I found found that today, and surprisingly, we won 4-2, and I was like, okay, that was interesting. So that came out of nowhere. So I'm actually happy with the way how he played, except for a few things.
What, according to me, what I would call a high point is, our goal scoring. Yes, defense is making mistakes, but that is okay. I mean, even in any young team, I feel like even when Arteta's Arsenal started out, they used to concede a lot of goals and mistakes from all these defenders. Whoever they got, Gabriel was making so many mistakes, but he's doing really well with Saliba now, and that he's matured, so that's okay. And the main thing is we scored 4 goals, and that's like Chukwuemeka's goal was beautiful. And even in the first half, yes, Sterling for once made that pass to Palmer, and he scored in the to end the second half 2-0. And yeah, I mean, Jackson is also great when he doesn't take a shot on goal. Like he did miss a sitter in the 90th odd minute. But yeah, I feel like our finishing by people who are, not the forwards are doing really well. Like Chukwuemeka finished well, Noni Madueke finished well. And I feel like Mudryk, given a chance, also is starting to finish well. He's finding that touch. And that would be the high point I take away from this game, because, yeah, like Chukwuemeka's goal, Palmer is doing really great every game. So, yeah, he's great. And yes, the fact that we could score 4 goals and win this match 4-2 is it's a great high point for me. And yeah, Caicedo is in fact a great high point, because you should see the ball he put to Sterling through on goal. We just did nothing. It was just a ball from the goalkeeper to Jackson, one header, then Caicedo, and he put Sterling through on goal, which he definitely missed. So, yeah.
So yeah, that was it. When we talk about high points, on the low point, we have already ranted it out, I believe. So
yeah, and apart from Sterling, I feel like, yeah, the Disasi own goal, we can consider it a low point, but it's okay.
Yeah. So somehow we got through, and yeah, semifinals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like Michael Scott says, somehow we manage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the next match?
The next match, I think there's an international break coming in, so I think we'll also have a good break. And I really hope at least our injuries are back. I mean, people come back from their injuries, because, I mean, what is happening? Like, since our last video to this video, 3 players have gotten injured. Like Colwell, who was playing pretty well, got injured. Nkunku's injury has gotten more serious, and Chilwell has got on the injury list and come back from injury. Why are people getting injured constantly? I mean, what is wrong with this team? What is wrong with the medical staff?
Things going on with injury.
Injury issues at Chelsea. I have one question: why doesn't Sterling get injured?
You know what? People are booing. Asking. Sterling to get the fuck out of the stadium. So
yeah, and I feel like that there was a lot of misdirected boos as well when Mudryk was subbed off. I feel like that was actually boos for Sterling and boos at Pochettino for not making that substitution. Exactly. But I feel like Mudryk, being a sad little shit, he's probably feeling bad that people are booing him. That's not the case. I feel like Mudryk, if you're listening,
walking out,
people are not booing you.
He was walking out and he was like casually, walking out. People are booing. He was like, I mean, I've seen players, when they walk out, and they miss a free kick with that kind of a shitty, shot. They just go out with, frustration. But he was like calm. He was like fine and just walking out. I mean,
man is done, man. I think he's earning 325K a week at Chelsea. He's the highest earner at Chelsea. And what the hell is he offering? I mean, give that money to Palmer. Give half of it to Palmer, please. Send it across.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think on that note, we can finish off this video.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it from us today, and through to the semis.
Yeah.
Great 4-2.
Exactly. All right, guys. So see you on the next one, and peace out. Bye bye.